What is up, y'all? We had a beautiful trade on AUD USD. That's what I wanted to share with you guys today, and we'll get on the charts. But first, I wanted to ask, how is you guys trading week this week? For me, it started off pretty good. I took this trade on Tuesday. So the week started off decent, but the rest of the week was just trash in my opinion. Like the price action on Forex pairs at least was not that good. It was decent on Nasdaq. Which is the only other indice I really look at. I don't really trade US 30, but the Forex pairs were like so this week. It wasn't that good in my opinion, but I'm curious how your guys' trading week went. Did you guys make profit? Did you guys take a loss? Whatever it may be, comment below. I'd love to know. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the chart so I can show you guys why I took this trade and give you my full analysis. All right, y'all. So we are on the charts now, going over this AU trade. AUD USD on the 5-minute time frame. To be honest, this was my favorite trade this week because it was just so simple. Like, this is the bread and butter of trading supply and demand, in my opinion. It doesn't get much simpler than this. So, as you can see, AU, this was on Tuesday. I was watching the charts. I saw, we were in this pretty decent downtrend here. Just moving down during London session. We slowly came up, came back down. Notice right here, we did not, when we came up here, we went back down. We didn't break any structure with this impulse right here, but we came back down and we did not make a lower low. This low is not lower than this low. So we did not make a lower low. So that's the first indication that the downtrend is reversing to an uptrend or consolidation, but as you can tell how it played out, it moved into a bullish trend. So we didn't make a lower low, then big bullish impulse up, breaking this 5-minute structure. This is the first thing that I look for when I'm trading supply and demand, is a clean break of structure. Those are my favorite type of trades. So clean break of structure, creating this demand zone here, big bullish impulse, comes all the way back down, and as you can see here, we tap in and immediately reject. We don't close within the zone. Another thing that I love looking for. It doesn't automatically discount the trade if it closes in the zone, but if it just wicks in and rejects, as you can see, there's 3 wicks in here, but it never closes within this demand zone. That just makes it really clean, in my opinion. So that's just telling you that it really does not want to continue down. It's getting orders here and wants to go up. So, wants to continue bullish. So, we come in, we tap in, we immediately reject. Once I see this big bullish candle flying, I enter at the break of the body of this bearish candle. Knowing, I don't usually do that, but knowing that it immediately came into the demand zone and then rejected it, as soon as it flew up and broke this body of the candle, I usually look for a break of candle at the wick. But since it had this rejection, again, this is something that you'll learn over time and with experience in trading. You're not just going to start this strategy if you've never traded it and be able to do this. You're probably going to lose more trades than you win, but once I've been doing this for like trading supply and demand for over 2 years now, so I'm really have a deeper understanding of how the candlesticks move within the zones and which ones are more high probability than others. So this was a high probability in setup, in my opinion. There was also a gap here, fair value gap, whatever you want to call it. But again, rejects the zone immediately. I get in at the break of this body, and then it comes back down, but I'm not worried because, if it comes back down and stops me out, then I can always have a chance to re-enter, or it's just a loss, and I deal with that. It's fine. So I have my stop below this wick. After I enter on this bullish candle, comes back in, rejects, comes back in, rejects again, big bullish impulse, comes back in. This created another little demand zone within this other demand zone. Comes back in, taps into that demand zone. That could have been another trade in itself, but I obviously entered off this main one. And then it flew up, boom, it hit TP. TP1, which is a 1-to-1 hit, and then it flew up to TP2. And if I go forward, I believe it comes back down, never would have hit my stop loss, and it flew. As you can see, it just kept going up and just kept flying. I don't know how long is that? That's like 25 pips with a 4 pip stop loss. I mean, come on now. That's a pretty dang good risk to reward ratio right there. But obviously, I got out. This was my TP2 right around 12-ish pips, which is like the high of this high. So I was looking for the equal high to get out. But anyways, that is the simple trade that I took on Tuesday, and that's why this is my trade of the week. It was just really easy to identify, respected the zone, immediate rejection, and it was a good trade. Easy trade. I did not take this on my funded account. I took this on the challenge I'm taking because I actually today requested my withdrawal on my funded. So I haven't been trading that this week. Once I reached the minimum amount of trading days, I stopped trading it. I was in profit, and the first split is a 50-50 split. If you haven't seen my last video, I explain all of it. Go ahead and watch that if you desire to, if you want to know more about it. But that's on my 100K funded account. So today I was able to hit that. It was a 21-day minimum that you had to hit to get request your first withdrawal. So requested it, and it's a 50-50 split for the first one. So I didn't want to try and even attempt to run that account up. They're going to take half of it anyways, so I may as well just meet the minimum profit requirements and then request a withdrawal. And that's what I did today. So hopefully next week I'll be receiving that, and then I'll be able to trade that 100K challenge or funded again. So that was this trade. If you guys made it to the end of this video, I want you to comment AU. Just the letter A and the letter U for AUD USD. Comment AU. I just want to see how many of you guys are watching till the end of my videos. There was a little bit more on my last video that watched till the end, so I really appreciate that. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you got anything valuable out of this video, I'd really appreciate you subscribing. Give this video a like. And yeah, stay tuned. Subscribe if you want to continue watching my journey as I continue to try and get more funded. And hope to help you guys learn some new strategies as well. So appreciate it. I'll see y'all in the next one.